Hello everyone, and thank you for checking out my video. Today we're going to continue our lessons on transversals, and we're going to talk about finding angles in transversal problems. Okay, so it's a couple problems where you're trying to find the measurement of the angle based on the fact that it's a transversal and you have parallel lines. So you remember in the previous video I talked about the names of different angle pairs. Okay, and let me show you a quick example of what that looks like here. And I think this one looks better. So you've got line P, and you've got two parallel lines that the transversal P is going through, and you got different angle pairs. For example, this is just a quick example. You had corresponding angles like 1 and 5. Okay, so 1 and 5 are corresponding angles. Typically when this is taught, you're taught to remember when it's a corresponding angle, then the angles are going to be congruent or equal measure. When it's a same-sided interior angle, they're going to add up to equal 180. But what I want to do for you to make it real easy is just have you understand the difference between an acute and an obtuse. Okay? And let me show you that. So here you've got an acute angle, which is less than 90 degrees, and an obtuse angle, which is bigger than 90 but less than 180. Obtuse and acute. Now, here are the rules that you should remember. If you get two of the same, they are equal. That means if you have two acute angles and two obtuse angles, they're equal if the lines are parallel. If you got one of each, then they equal 180. So if you have an acute and an obtuse, they equal 180. Okay, so you can use that to find out the measurement of different angles. So let's take a look at a couple of problems, and this is really easy. So take a look here. So here it says, given that the given that line M and N are both parallel, right? They want you to find the value of X, which is this angle. We want to know what's the measure of this angle. Well, we know that this angle here is 17. So like I said, this is what you want to do. You ask yourself, if you get two of the same, they're equal, but if you get one of each, they're 180. So we're going to look and see what type of angle they are. This is an acute angle. It's less than 90 degrees. This is an acute angle. It's obviously less than 90 degrees. It's 17 degrees. So what does that mean? That means this angle, or X, is 17 degrees. That simple. Alright, let's take a look at another example. And I want to go real slow because I want to make sure you get it, because it's going to be very important for future lessons here. But let's take a look at this one here. See if you can figure out if there's both the same of one of each. Okay, so if we take a look here, you've got one angle that's acute, an acute angle, but this angle is less than 90 degrees, because 90 degrees would be like this. It's less than 90 degrees. But this angle here is bigger than 90 degrees. It's obtuse. They're not the same. They're different. So what does that mean? Well, that means that you could take this angle X and add it with this angle 119. It's got to be supplementary. It means it's got to equal. It's got to equal 180. Just like that, X plus 119, these two angles add up to equal 180. So now that we have an equation, we just solve it. Subtract 119 on both sides. That easy. And X is equal to 61. So that means this angle here is 61 degrees. And that's it for this part. So for this section on, let me pull the title back up. Finding angles in transversal problems. That's it. That's all you need to be able to do. See if they're both the same, set them equal, but if there's one of each, subtract that number from 180. Okay? So again, I want to thank you for checking out my video. Have a nice day.